Hey guys, welcome back to Minecraft Alpha. I know it's been a while, probably a couple months. So I hope you're not a dedicated subscriber who really was waiting all this time for a new video. I'm sorry. I got a new PC and life got in the way. And I've been playing Minecraft. I have been building. I've just not been showing it off. So I will show you my progress in this world. And if you're thinking, hey, you sound a bit different, that is because I got a new PC and I don't really have a mic for it yet. So I'm recording this off of my iPhone while at the same time recording my screen. And I hope that works. So let's jump in without further ado. Oh, it's nighttime. That's not ideal, actually. But I checked out my last video on YouTube and I noticed that it has been a while since I updated this world. I had no idea. I don't know. I just watched the video and there was nothing there, basically. No buildings at all. And I think I've come quite a long way. But it's nighttime right now, so without spoiling too much, let's go to our little cave house. And then I'll tell you some updates. That's a spooder right there. Let me just, oh my god, I'm dying. Oh my god, fuck. What do I do? I don't want to go back because I don't want to spoil what's there. Fuck. Okay, we got it. Got no food on me. Fuck, how am I gonna make it back? We're just gonna have to try. And if we die, that's, oh, hell no. You know, oh my god, Jesus. Fuck, what do I do? Okay, you know what? I'm going to walk to the only safe space that I can think of, but I'm gonna keep my head down so I don't spoil it. Okay, this should work. Don't look, guys. Don't look. It's all a surprise. Let me just get in here. No, they're not chasing me. Let me just get some bread going. Thank you very much. And in the meantime, I'll tell you some live stuff. So I got a new computer, which is funny because okay, let me tell you the whole story. I used to record these videos off of a gaming laptop, but that wasn't ideal because with a gaming laptop, it's bulky, heavy, and at the same time the specs aren't ideal. So I used to just lug around this huge laptop with me and I couldn't really play any good games on it or do any good work. So I sold that and I bought a used PC from a friend because I don't have a lot of money right now. But the funny thing about it is that I remember back in like 2010 to 2011, the NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1080, I think, was like the video card. Everybody wanted to have it. And me too, but like I was like fucking 11 years old or something. So I could never imagine buying that. And now, guess what video card is in this PC? It is a 1080. Which is crazy. So I guess some childhood dreams do come true. And I don't know, it's probably not the best video card anymore, but I looked it up and compared it to some other cards and it still holds up pretty well. And I don't know, I just like the fact that I finally have that video card. So I'm really, really happy about that. It's becoming daytime. So anyway, that was a fun fact about my PC. And now I would like to show you my progress in this world. So I think last time, I'm trying not to spoil anything again, I checked out the video and there was basically just grass and a wall. Bye-bye, skeleton. See you later. Okay, finally, it's a bit safe. So, welcome to the new version of this world. Let's start by what's actually finished, which is the temple. I think in my last video, it just had a sign here that I should build it like a nice gate. And I think it turned out kind of nice. I didn't want to make it too spectacular. I don't like the Minecraft builds that are a little bit detailed or too detailed. I get that people like it. It's just not my thing. I like Minecraft for its simplicity. And I like building as if it's still 2010. It call me nostalgic. I don't know. Um, I just think that there's so many things in life that we already have to do perfectly that in Minecraft I just like to keep it simple and relaxing. So let me start off by showing off this part. This is a huge farm. Um, I wanted to make it like this because in Japan, especially the part where I went to, which is called Okayama, there's a lot of farmland. And if you just walk besides the road, it's especially in autumn, it's very common to just see these like landscapes of yellow grass and rice suits everywhere. Rice suits? I don't know if that's the right word. Rice, I don't know, rice plants. Um, so I kind of wanted to mimic that. Oh, it's a shame that I don't. I made my own autumn texture pack, especially for that vibe. Should kind of show it off. You know, I'll do that in a separate video. Um, so yeah, wanted to mimic that, so I made this whole farm so that it looks like a bunch of grass. And it used to not have this fence around this, but animals kept jumping on it and ruining my farm. So I made this huge fence, and now it looks better. On this side, there's a little bit of like garden area. I think I want to make this neater with like gravel and maybe some benches and stuff. Or repurpose it for something completely else, something entirely different. Maybe more farm, it would suit. Then I think this was here last time, but I made this gate just to keep the monsters out. I need to find a way to permanently solve this, because monsters are able to get in, and that's not ideal. Now, before I move on to this huge building right there, I see you over there, creeper. I made some market stalls. And I wish I had colored wool. I'm actually thinking of... I'm not thinking of. I started doing Java programming. Or Java programming. Entirely for the purpose of modding Minecraft Alpha. I know it's going to be a long journey, but I've been learning for quite a few months. And my first goal ever is to make a mod where I can add all the different colored wools to Minecraft Alpha. That would be really cool, I think. So yeah, some market stalls, because you have these in Japan. Whenever you're visiting a shrine or a temple, there, especially in a big city, there are probably some market stands selling you some either like food or temple related items. So yeah, I wanted to mimic those. Let me just check on this creeper. Is he still here? I don't think he's dangerous. I'll leave him be. And then finally, the temple. Man, I'm so proud of this one. I think it turned out really nice. Because it's not too complicated. I just like it. It's simple, but it resembles a temple. You can just look at it and say, hey, that's probably a temple. So, yeah, maybe I'll finish it off with some more like windows or something. Or not windows, maybe holes with fences or something. I think that would probably add to the detail. So there's a bunch of hay in here right now. I'm trying to play this Minecraft playthrough as a vegetarian. So yeah, that means eating a lot of bread. So yeah, we can go all the way up here. Oh my god, somebody's been ruining the farm again. This is driving me nuts, I swear. I need to figure that out. So yeah, this is the view from above. I am actually thinking of... I was trying to fall asleep last night and I had this idea of making this huge quarry. So maybe I'm going to hollow this out and make a glass floor, and then under it I'll just have a huge ravine with trees and maybe a river or something like that. I want to make some kind of mega structure. That would be cool. So yeah, that's it. Then there's a little something up there. I'm not too sure how I feel about it. I made it, but I'm not quite in love with it, so I'll go ahead and show you. This was supposed to be my personal house, and it looks like this. I've always liked cave houses, because they just remind me of the first time I played Minecraft. But I don't know. I can't put my finger on it. I just don't like it. Yeah, it doesn't feel cozy at all. It feels cold and large. I don't know. Not my thing. Not my thing. So I might just fill that entire space up with dirt again and start over. Because there's nothing wrong with making something, realizing you don't like it, and starting over. So before I move on, I'm just take a sip of this coffee. Some good stuff. Anyway, so yeah, that's the upper area. I really made the conscious decision to make this a area that is higher than the rest, because temples, they are places of like, how do you say it? Like the afterlife and nature and stuff that is held dearly in Japan, and I feel like it would make sense to place it higher up. But I don't know, maybe they don't look at it that way. Maybe that's just my Western view of thinking, of placing the afterlife and the Lord above us. Because I do know that in Japan, they refer to spiritual beings as like this entity that is all coherent. This is so like difficult to explain, but let me just punch these sheep to get some wool, and let me try to explain. I think what I learned in Japan, and I don't remember the full name, Shintoism? I'm not sure. Please don't quote me on this. But they view like everything that has passed away and as it goes as like one. So there's no such thing as a God there, but it's just you refer to, the afterlife is this one singular thing. All of the spirits, they're all one, and you're honoring all of it just by visiting a temple and making a donation and, doing a ritual. I think that's really nice. So, yeah, I wanted to make my own version of that. And maybe I'll make more, because this whole map is Japan themed. And especially themed about my experiences in Japan. It's kind of a collage of that. And I'm going back in June, so God, I hope you guys don't mind me getting sidetracked so much. Because I think that's kind of the point of these videos anyway. Like, I show off the builds and I tell you why I made them and what made me interested in it. And it's also kind of like an archive for myself to look back on and listen to what I was thinking. So if you don't like it, I really get it if you don't want to watch it. So, but if you do, and if you just, play Minecraft alongside of this, then enjoy. So this is my next project. Can you guess what it is? It's a bit broken at the front, but it's supposed to be either a 7-Eleven or a Family Mart. 7-Eleven and Family Mart are two supermarkets, or convenience stores, it is, I think, in English. Convenience stores, and in Japanese, they're called kombini. And let me just take another sip of this coffee. That's amazing. Kombini are known as like these tiny supermarkets that are specialized mostly in food. So, if I'm not mistaken, and again, please don't quote me on this, I am not an expert on Japan at all. I'm just telling what I learned while I was there, but it could be wrong. But what I learned is that most Japanese people, they work a lot. And so they don't really have time to cook, or it's just inconvenient. So they will go down to one of these kombini and get a fully prepared meal. And I actually had a couple myself, and it is good. It is insane how good it is. You can get like a rice bowl or some sushi or like an omelette. It's like all, it sounded so American. Like omuraisu. It's like an omelette on top of rice in tomato sauce. And God, it's just amazing. Like, I was so jealous of the food in Japan. So anyway, I wanted to recreate that, and I'm going to take you guys along today on my journey to create that. Other than this, there's not a lot of new stuff, by the way. I made this road, and I want to make some houses here, but I'm still kind of like brainstorming, so it's a bit difficult. And then I made this wall on this side as well, and I want to make one on that side just to keep everything out. So let's gather some stone for the 7-Eleven/Family Mart. So yeah, it's interesting. I really like these grocery stores. There's also bigger ones, of course. Like you have the normal ones. I guess normal depends on where you're from, but I don't know where I live in the Netherlands. It's mostly like bigger sized supermarkets, and then if you go out into a city, you'll have multiple smaller supermarkets, but they don't really specialize in food in the same way. They're very expensive, and it's often like quick stuff to eat for, like, let's say you're a businessman or something, and you just want to go out and get yourself a nice sandwich or like a wrap. That's what the grocery stores are for. But it's nothing like in Japan. Like, it's just insane. Let me just get rid of this zombie. Oh my god, dude, you're so loud. Can you stop it? Does this trick work? No. No, it doesn't. Let's figure this out. Where are you? I hear you somewhere. Actually, let me just turn down the sound because we're not gonna find him. That's better. So right now we're just gonna gather some stone to finish the roof and to fix up that broken wall at the beginning. And maybe we can get started on the floor as well. So yeah, let me just try that. So the texture pack. I wanted to mention this. I made this autumn texture pack for fall texture pack for Minecraft Alpha that I'm very excited about, because I've never made a texture pack in Minecraft. I had no idea that I was able to do such a thing, but I did it, and it was quite simple actually. So I'm super happy with it. I posted it on the Minecraft Golden Age Minecraft community on Reddit, and it was received super well. Like, everybody loved it. It got like 8,000 views or something, and I just checked on Mediafire. I think it's got like 60 or 70 downloads, which is crazy, right? Like, it doesn't sound like a lot, but just imagine how little people are playing this exact version of Minecraft, Alpha 1.2.6. And then out of those, like that tiny amount of people, even 60 of them just decided to download it, which is crazy to me. Such a big compliment. So I will be making a separate video showcasing the texture pack. I don't have it on right now, obviously, because I just got a new PC and need to reinstall the texture pack. But I can show you how to install it and, just showcase a little bit. It's basically, so it doesn't change any of the textures, but what it does do, it changes the foliage color and the grass color. So in the default Minecraft, there is this texture map, or color map, rather, for grass and foliage. So the trees that you see outside and the grass, they have this nice gradient. They're not like this, one color of green. So what you can do, you can actually go into the game files and you can change the color of this gradient. So I went into Photoshop and I changed the gradient to something like a bit more brown and orangey, and bam, everything was autumn colored. So that was really cool. And the reason I figured out how to do this was actually AI. And I think that's also nice to point out, because I'm trying to find the positives in AI, because I see, oh my god, I need this. No. Please, sir, please. Sir. Oh my god. 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 Oh no. Oh, dude. Oh. Fuck. Okay. There we go. See, guys? All good. I'm a professional. So let me just place this here so I don't have to walk outside every time I want to get a new pickaxe. I should also get some torches. There was some coal here, right? Yeah. So yeah, I wanted to point this out because I don't know, for me it's just really hard to be convinced of that AI is good for us and stuff, because I don't know, I just see a lot of people losing their jobs and a lot of people not wanting to learn skills anymore because it feels kind of pointless when a computer can just do it much better than you can. But one of the things that I've been learning, oh yeah, right, I needed a shovel. That's why. Fuck, now I don't have any wood anymore. Oh my god, I shouldn't be talking and doing stuff at the same time. But yeah, one of the things I'm learning right now is programming, and one of the things I'm learning right now is how to make custom content for Minecraft. And like when you're making a texture pack for a version of a game that is over 10 years old, that's very hard to find resources for, because sites get deleted and things are scattered all around forums and stuff. And I think AI is perfect for this, because I just asked ChatGPT how to create a texture pack in old Minecraft, and it just figured it out for me. Figured out all of the nuances, all of the sources, and when stuff didn't work, I could just ask, and it just knew. So I think that's great, and I think it's going to be a big part of my modding journey in Minecraft as well, because there's so few resources on modding for this version of the game. So I'm really excited about that, and I wanted to share that just in case you were thinking the world is going to shit because of AI. There's also some good sides about AI. Keep that in mind. So yeah, I shouldn't forget to drink my coffee. Man, that's good. You guys drink coffee? Let me know in the comments. Such a YouTuber thing to say, right? So anyway, also exciting news. My girlfriend and I booked a new ticket to Japan. We're going next summer in June, which is amazing because that means that I can spend my birthday in Japan, which I've never done before. And I'm quite curious because she has told me before that in Japan there is quite a few like local festivals when you go in June, like summer festivals. So I'm really curious about that. And it shouldn't be too hot because I have heard that if you go to Japan in July or August, that it can be very hot and like humid and just full of mosquitoes. So not a very nice thing to do. And I'm also learning Japanese at the moment. I am going to Japanese class, but besides that, I am learning the alphabets. I know one of them by heart now. I'm learning the second one, katakana now, and also some kanji. And I think it's nice. It's so nice to delve into another culture, and I've never really considered myself like a weeb or something. I never really watched anime, and I don't know. It just feels like this whole other world is opening up for me. I never realized how different that country is from my country and my beliefs and my cultures. And I think that's the most interesting thing about learning this language. Yeah, because you don't just learn the words, but in the words and in the sentences, there's so much ingrained of the culture and like I don't know, it's just a lot, but it's very nice. Oh, finally some iron. I need that. Let's go back because we have a lot of stone right now, which is good. But yeah, let me try to say something in Japanese to you guys. Let's start by introducing myself. watashi wa jedu? I don't know. Like the thing is, in Japan, most words don't end in a. I don't know the English word for it. Like you have vowels, and then you have the other ones, just like letters that are not vowels. So Japanese words almost never end in not vowels. So if I want to say jade in Japanese, it would probably be something like jedu or something. So watashi wa jedu desu is like I am Jade. And benkyou chu nihongo desu, I think. Or nihongo no nihongo wa desu. It's hard. It's hard. The grammar is hard because it's very different than our grammar. In English, it's a matter of saying, like, if you want to say I am Jade, you say I, which is like tells the listener that the sentence is about you. Am is the verb, and Jade is your name. But when you say it in Japanese, watashi wa Jade desu, it is, watashi means I, wa means like, wa is a particle, and it means I am referring to I. I is the subject of this sentence. So it doesn't really mean anything. It's more of like a marker. So watashi wa Jade is my name, Jade, and desu. And desu means am. So if you were to literally translate that, regarding me, Jade, that's me. So something like that would be the literal translation. But it's very fun, and I'm trying to focus at home on learning a lot of words and like verbs and nouns, and then I use Japanese classes in real life to properly learn a grammar, and it's great because my teacher is Japanese, and I can just ask her all the questions that I can think of. So yeah, that's great. I'm thinking, what kind of floor should we do? Because everything is made out of tile, right? But then again, it would make sense if the floor was made out of tiles as well. So I might just go for that. Yeah, actually, I think I will. Because I was thinking wood, but that wouldn't make sense. You never see wood in a convenience store. It's not easy to clean. Or maybe some other kind of stone. Or maybe brick. Maybe brick. I don't know. I feel like that would be weird. Oh, fuck. Is that weird? Yeah, it is. Let me just make it out of tile. So yeah, that's fun. We're learning how to count as well. So like counting, I can count. Technically, I think I can count to 1,000 right now, which is great, right? But then in Japanese, you have certain words for counting. Like, let's say I will. No, that's actually a bad example because that's wrong. Let's say I'm just counting stuff. I am seeing. Trying to think of. Let's say I'm counting pages of a book. In that case, I would use just regular numbers, which are called suji. And suji go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that's fine, right? But think again. Because now, when I want to count, like let's say I'm ordering something at a store, then I don't use that word. I don't use ichi if I want to say I want one of this. Then you say hitotsu, which is a different word. And then you also have a counting word for long, flat objects like plates. You have counting words for animals. And it's just all these different kinds of words, right? So it's very hard. But I think I've told myself that I shouldn't get too stuck up on these things. Because I think like the average Japanese person will probably know what you're saying if you just use the regular counting words. Like I don't think they will really care as long as you get the message across. And of course it's different if you want to get fluent. But my goal, at least in Japanese, is to be able to talk to people and ask them stuff. And be self-sustainable when it comes to learning it. I want to get to a point where I can speak it in a way where if I don't know what something means, I can ask, and then I can like get inside this loop where I just keep learning more and more, just like you would in your native language, right? So that's my goal. And yeah, it's been going well. It's been going very well. So yeah, let's get started on the floor. Don't know how long this episode is. It's probably very long. But yeah, like I said, I don't know what I like to do is play Minecraft and then put on a video of someone else. Like it's mostly video essays. I watched one yesterday about the Bethesda RPGs, and somebody argued that they're getting worse and why. And I don't know, that stuff's just interesting to me. But sometimes I also just like to put on a relaxing let's play of someone else in the background and just mine and build away. I am going through these shovels like crazy. Let me make another one. There we go. I should also probably replace some of these torches with glowstone. That's the main reason I'm playing on Alpha 1.2.6 is because the Nether is introduced. I don't think it works in multiplayer, if I'm not mistaken. But it does give you the ability to get glowstone and such. So glowstone is very nice for builds like this because it emulates like a lamp, I would say. So let's get started on the floor. There we go. But yeah, learning Japanese is very exciting. I would recommend it if you're interested in Japan and you want to go there. Nobody speaks English, just a disclaimer. So you're better off, just learning it by yourself or learning Japanese. It's a bunch of good videos on YouTube. And I use this program called Anki. It is a flashcard program, and it allows you to download community-made flashcard decks. So I just have one with literally like the 1,000 most common words in Japanese. So I know a couple now. Let me just try to think of a few, also to prove it to myself, that I actually know. One that really stuck with me is shigoto. Shigoto is work. And let's see. I can think of a couple, but I want to... Deru. Deru is like to leave. Am I out of stone already? God, it's like a whole night worth of stone. That's crazy. So Deru is leave. What else did I learn? Sukunai. Sukunai is few or little. I noticed that when I need to say a word for something, then I tend to remember it. Because last night in Japanese class, I wanted to say the word little. And I couldn't figure it out. And then I had to look it up. And ever since then, it stuck with me. Sukunai. But yeah, I still need to figure out... Because I can see words now, and then if I read them, I know what it means. But if you would ask me the other way around, like, hey, what is this word in Japanese? Then I notice that it's very hard for me. So I need to find a way to reverse the process as well. Trying to figure out if I like these window placements. Maybe I want some windows in the back. I'm sure it's fine. I'm liking this so far, though. Yeah, I think like maybe right here we can have like a nice cash register, or here. And then the rest of the store can be filled with these shelves, and I'll place chests, and I can place all the food items in here. Which is bread, because I am a vegetarian now in Minecraft. I would say the hardest part about being a vegetarian in Minecraft is not being allowed to kill the fucking animals that destroy your bread. Like on the farm by stamping and trampling on the crops. That's kind of frustrating. Okay, we got a couple more of these. There you go. One thing that is nice about Japanese, though, is that a lot of stuff in this language is very systematic. And I can appreciate this as a Dutch person. That was the last of my coffee. Because some things in Dutch are not logical. And I don't blame foreigners at all for either giving up on learning the language or doing it and then not understanding why things are a certain way. And one of these things is all the words for different languages. In Dutch, every single language has a different word for it. And it's mostly an abbreviated version of the country name. So like, let me give you an example. Spain in Dutch is Spanje, but Spanish in Dutch is Spaans. I guess it's very similar to English. Like you say French or France, but then French is French. In the Netherlands, France is Frankrijk, and French is France, which is kind of confusing, right? If you're used to English. Do I have everything? No, I need iron, and some wood. Oh, I had wood all along. I don't know what I was thinking. So, in Japanese, the way you say languages is very, very simple. Because, let's say you want to say Dutch, right? In English, or in Dutch, I would say, the country is called Nederland. And then the language is called Nederlands. Okay, that one actually makes sense. Different example. Anyway, not the point. I'm drifting off. So in Japan, when you say Holland, you say Oranda. And when you say Dutch, you say Oranda go, because go means language. So it's just Holland language. And the same goes for German. Germany is Deutsche, and German is Deutsche go. China is Chugoku, and Chinese is Chugoku go. The same goes for saying that somebody's from a country. Like a Chinese person is Chugoku Jin, because you just add the word Jin, and Jin is like person from country, I guess. For Dutch person, it's Oranda Jin. So very systematic, and also numbers. In English, you would say 11, right? But in Japanese, you say 10 and 1. Kyuichi or gyuichi. And when you want to say 36, you just say 3 times 10 plus 6, which is san gyu roku. And it works like this for a lot of numbers, except for a couple of exceptions. Because over the century, people have been saying these numbers for a very long time, and they turn into different words, and languages evolved. That's just the way it works. So I think there's like a couple of exceptions for words like 800 or 600. They're pronounced a different way. But yeah, I really like them, because basically if you want to count to 1,000 in Japanese, I can guarantee you that you're going to learn it within a week, probably within a couple of days even. So that's super nice. Let's see, I've already been recording for 40 minutes. That's crazy. My screen turned on all of a sudden. I hope that's not because I got called. Let me turn off notifications so that I'm entirely sure that you guys don't hear any vibrations from my phone. That's better. So yeah, are you learning a language, or have you been learning Japanese even? Please let me know. Let me know your experiences, or if you have any tips. I'm mainly concerned about, I'm learning all of these things, but it's one thing to learn, and it's a completely different thing to do it. I don't really have any friends who fluently speak Japanese, so I need to figure out a way to speak Japanese a lot so I can actually learn. Because I did notice when I was there, I did pick up a lot of things very quickly, because you just hear the language around you and you read things and you try to speak and people correct you. So that's a very fast way to learn. And I've been looking online, and I did see that you can hire tutors from Japan online. I don't remember the website, but it looked pretty cheap as well. Like, I think it was like, I saw some for like 15 euros an hour, which is crazy, right? So I think I want to look into that. And also I want to see if that's a fair payment, because it doesn't sound like a lot of money, but I know that the euro is worth quite a lot in Japan right now. So maybe, I swear I had another pickaxe. Looks like we're gonna have to make a furnace. Oh, the music is so good in this game. I'm actually very glad to see that so many people are playing the old school Minecrafts again. I don't think I ever really quit playing this version. It always resonated with me, and I don't want to say that in like a way as like, oh, I was first, so I'm cooler. I just want to say, like, I get it. I just really like what this game was, and I totally respect that Notch and later on the Minecraft team decided to go into a different way, because I don't think this is just the way he envisioned Minecraft. And that's totally fine, different stuff resonates in different ways with different people, and the fact that there's a whole community out there that loves this version doesn't mean that it is any different or any better than a newer version. It is just what it is. And yeah, I can see how how this resonates with people more, because it's just a lot simpler and it has a certain aesthetic, and it feels a bit more lonely, I guess is the right word. So yeah, and the one big part of why I really like that people are playing this now is because there's so much support for playing the older versions. It used to be such a workaround to find an old download and set it up and, get the old game running, not accidentally updated. It used to be such a hassle, but nowadays there's just launchers completely dedicated just for playing old Minecraft, and even like installing mod packs and stuff is so easy now. The other day I was playing Minecraft beta with my girlfriend, and we installed this whole mod pack, and it took like maybe 1 hour to set up a server and everything, and it just worked, and that's just the most crazy thing to me. So we're playing this mod pack right now. I think it's called 1.7.4 mod pack, because obviously 1.7.4 never came out. It just goes up to beta 1.7.3. But 1.7.4 offers a lot of mods, like a lot of new mobs, and it offers the Aether. And it's been a lot of fun so far. I would say, however, my critique of the pack, in the case that the person who made this watched it, is that it's a lot, and I couldn't find like a website dedicated to explaining all the different mods that are in there. So there's just a bunch of different items, and like with a lot of them, I'm just not sure what to do. And I was hoping that this mod would offer like more adventure, because my girlfriend is the type of person who really enjoys the adventure aspect of Minecraft, so she didn't like really enjoy playing Minecraft beta with me just to build stuff. But there's so much going on in this mod pack that I don't really know what to do. Like, and maybe that's quite ironic, because That's why people love old Minecraft, because there's no clear goal. But I feel like in this mod pack there should be. Because you've got the Aether, you've got the Twilight Forest, but there's no real explanation of how to get there. I kind of just know from the old YouTubers that I watched, but like there's also so many mods with like, I think Tekkit is also in there, and there's like diamond drills and everything, and I have no idea how to get there. And the world generation is a bit too much for me. That's all. Like the world generation is very amplified and stuff, and I get that some people like it. It's just not my thing. So yeah, I don't know. I would still recommend it, but I think I'm also going to be looking for a pack that is a bit less extreme and maybe just includes the Aether. Maybe I can even make it myself. Oh, that'd be cool. Yo, I should do that. What if I make a mod pack with just the Aether and my own texture pack, and then a Twilight Forest, and then like maybe just some other mods, but like a couple of small ones. And then I'll add like the full documentation of all the mods and everything you can do in there. That'd be so cool. I think I could inspire it by some old YouTubers that I watch, like Sly Fox Hound and Paper Bat VG. Because I know Paper Bat VG, I think there's a controversy going on there, so I won't get too much into him, but I did watch him like a lot back in the day. And he played Minecraft with the More Creatures mod, and also a mod called More Creeps and Weirdos. So maybe I can install those two. The tower dungeons that are also in the 1.7.4 mod pack. Those are pretty cool, but I would spawn them less often. They're quite common, I feel like, in the mod pack, which makes them less special. And yeah, maybe then just the Aether and stuff. The Aether is such a cool mod. Can't believe people spend so much time making that kind of stuff. So let's see. Let's finish this up. And there we go. I need to do that. Maybe I'll just make this out of this stone. Because the thing is, there's a bug in this version of Minecraft where if I try to place two slabs on top of each other, I can't. Because there's a block above it, and that prevents you from placing one above it. I think, logically thinking, I think the code is written in a way that you can only place a half slab when there's room above the block, so that the program checks if the user is actually trying to complete a block. I don't know. That sounds very fake. Just never mind what I said. Oh yeah. Let me get rid of this. There we go. Just put a bunch of torches on here so the creepers don't spawn on top of my supermarket. Nice. It is looking good. It's looking good. I like it. Now let me just remove this. Hell yeah. Wow, look at that. It looks so much cleaner now that the dirt is gone, actually. I like that I use the wool. I'm trying to refrain from, like, every time I play Minecraft, I make buildings with this exact block palette. The half slabs, wood on the sides, and then wooden planks. I'm trying to refrain from doing that. So I used wool, which is weird, but most 7-Elevens are like a bit wide. I think most buildings in Japan are like white/grayish. So this palette makes a lot of sense. And obviously I made 2 parking spots here, even though there's no cars, but sue me. Yeah, this looks good. Okay. Now that that's done, we should get started on the layout of the inside. Or am I forgetting anything? Maybe I can extend the fence a little bit. There we go. Yeah, looks pretty cool. Oh, it looks so cozy. I like it. I like it. Do I have more flowers? No. Yeah, oh, I was thinking, did I already write it down? Item bank. Yeah, I saw the another project I want to make is an item bag, but I was also thinking of making a glass greenhouse here. I saw a greenhouse on someone else's project on the Golden Age Reddit, so I am still thinking about that. But I would like to have just another like mega structure, like another tower or something. But maybe not in here. Maybe I should keep all of this like very cozy and small, and then outside the boundaries of this little Japanese town, which is my home base, I can create some like more unhinged structures, I guess. Yeah, the layout. Okay. Let me think. Maybe on the back wall, I should have some like freezers. Because there's a lot of like you would have in the back, you would have like fridges with like drinks and everything, so maybe that would make sense. And then for the rest of the supermarket, you would have like these paths, or how do you say it, aisles, that's the word in English. You would have aisles with different items, mostly food. So okay, let me just plan this out in dirt. I think that will make it easier. I'm thinking I'm just literally going to take this from memory, from one of the I think it was the 7-Eleven I've been in. So the cash register was right here. That looks nice, actually. And then there was like an aisle here. Maybe a bit smaller. And then like an aisle here. I feel like that would make sense, but also want to leave some space for a freezer. Let's say we would make a freezer. What would it look like? Maybe something like this. Does that make sense? And then I place glass in there. Maybe I should do this so that they're even. Does it look nice? I feel like it's conflicting a bit with the window over there. Maybe I shouldn't have a window in here in that case. I do like the idea of having a freezer. It makes it feel a bit more like a real space. I don't know how to say it. For this one. The aisle, should it be like this? And then it's a bit small, isn't it? Maybe I should bring this one forward. That's also going to be small. Maybe I should just remove this aisle altogether. Oh, I'm out of my pickaxe. Okay. Another pickaxe. Okay, what if I remove this aisle altogether? Okay. And let's see, like that. I actually like it when it's a bit lower, like this. Yeah, that looks good. And then I'll place a chest in between, like this. And you know what, let's bring it forward just a little bit. Now this is another reason why it's so hard to get a lot of stone for these projects, because you need 2 of these slabs for every block, right? So I think in essence that means you need double the blocks. You need to mine double the blocks for every block you want. And then, besides that, if you break it, you only get 1 back. Because that's a bug. Yeah, okay. That looks good. That looks good. I like this. I like this layout. Maybe something like this. And then glass. Just it looks very, very weird, but you have to be a bit creative in this old version, right? Because there's not a lot going on. It would be cool if I could use ice, because I know ice exists, but I think it will just melt, to be honest. So, and I don't think you can mine it. I could give it to myself through like console commands, but yeah, I don't think that's ideal. So let me just finish up this idea real quick. And I think then I might call it a day. How many chests do I need? This is probably not enough. Oh, fuck. Okay. This is so chaotic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 4, 8 chests. That should be enough. What? Okay, got it. There you go. What? What the fuck? Why is it doing that? That's so weird. Yeah, I should probably have some torches here. And here, just in case. Just trying to figure out if a pillar looked nice over there. Yeah, I think that's it for this playthrough, guys. Everyone, I should say. Thanks so much for watching, and thanks for coming along with me on this adventure to finish 7-11. I hope you enjoyed. I'm just going to close myself in so I don't get killed. Hope you enjoyed. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Signing out. This is Jade, signing out. Bye-bye.